Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm here. I want to do a quick, a different kind of review. If the picture is weird, this is an older Olympus tough stylish camera. So I have a Boox Maxi3. It's an old model, I know, but I wasn't willing to pay, what was it in Danish crowns, 7,000 for the new version, when I believe that the old version from 2019 would be enough for me. I'm an electrician by trade, so I need to have my blueprints or the electrical drawings, and usually I did it myself. Sometimes I'm lucky to get a printout from a customer, right? So I could draw on. Most of the time, I have to have to draw the walls myself and the doors, stuff like that. See, this is a outlet for a lamp, and there's a socket where you can electrical outlet, standard one, and there's a light switch, you know. And I do one for every fuse section usually that I have. Let's see, I just jumped over. You see, here is another customer who gave me printouts, and that was really cool. So I can do it different. You can see it's the same, but you can see like I do different drawings, right? Now, if I do this by hand, that's really a killer. I mean, really a killer. So when I got this one, I got something called rush files. So from my website, I did something called electrical drawings, and it jumps into this thing called rush files, and then there's a password that my customers get, and there's all the addresses. And I'm gonna show you this one with from second bottom one. Yeah, so this one is empty but we're gonna try and create one and upload that one. So because I use this note function differently than all you other guys who makes reviews, because I don't create notes. I create drawings, right? And the way I create the drawings is, I'm gonna show you. So let's add a new drawing. So usually I do the walls and stuff. I do it in light gray. It's probably hard to see on camera. No, you just about shows up. Right? That could be a house. It's a little bit small, so let's just add a bigger house. That could be like a different room. So we could do a door here, right? And here's maybe it's a living room. I don't know. Put in a door, maybe a double door. And then maybe this is a bathroom. I don't know. Let's just say it's a bathroom. So everybody has access to this bathroom, right? With doors. I don't know if you can see it. You can barely see it, but this is the way that I'm doing it, right? So, and then I use this function up here. Maybe there's a smarter way, I don't know. I would like that I had like a mark all, right? Because I can't copy right now. I would love to just have like you know, Control A, right? Select all, but I have to actually select here. Go down, copy. Would you like to copy the one page? Yes, I would like to copy the one page. Would I copy 2 pages? Yes, I would like to copy 2 pages. But this is still faster than me drawing 7, 8 intricate rooms or put the paper on top of each other. Because it's usually, I need usually between 4 to 8 different pages. So now I have 4 to 8 different pages of the same drawing. Right? There's a little left over from from before, but now I have like a drawing. Now I do my electrical outlets. Do them in black. So there's maybe a lamp in this one and this one. These are some big rooms, right? So there's a light switch here, and he has an electrical outlet here. And then we connect it with red. I just chose red. There's not like, there's 3 wires in that cable, 5 wires, 5 wires in that one, 5 wires in that one, and they get their power directly from the electrical cabinet, right? And we take the next fuse group, and that fuse group is this one. See, now I did a mistake. Dip. Disappear. Just need to make my electrical stuff black, just so it's easier to actually read, right? So these are outlets or downlights usually, and then you would need like a lamp outlet or whatever you guys call it. Put them in, and still need a switch. And yeah, these are not correct, but it's just to show you guys kind of what I use this, that these note-taking devices can be used a little different than they were made to. And it would probably be better if I could record this on my smartphone, but space just keeps jumping out. So 5 wires, right? And then there's this one goes up here, and there's like 3 wires in that one, and this one comes from that one, and there's 3 wires here, and then there's this one goes directly here, and there's 5 there, and these are connected, and they get their connection from that one, right? And these are 3, right? So this, as you can see now, are 2 different drawings in the same house. Alright, so that's just to show you how I do it and what I use it for. So I use these different colors, different gradings. I also usually do like medium gray for the room names. So it's just so you can see it, but it's all very different. Alright, so I'm going to show you how this looks when it's done just a little bit better. Oh, not that one. Let's go into Tufton, the one we need to update. So here is the big one, and I actually made a list here of what different things are, and I can jump through the pages. And I think that's really good, right? Alright, so when all this is said and done, let's go back to page 1 from the beginning. Alright, yeah, and this house was, you know, they built 50 square meters extra, as far as I remember here. The house used to go all the way across here. There was a wall. They broke it down, they built this section, and then they repurposed how this big room was before. There was a wall here and stuff. So they you know, they renovated this, all of this, right? And here. And the electrical cabinet is actually down here. So we pulled a lot of wires up on the attic and went to this. So I'm gonna export this. Export all the pages. And I always choose jump, so it just jumps me straight into the path where that PDF is. And I chose to buy this because I found out that it was an Android tablet, which was really cool, because I have them online in that Rush Files thing. And I did that without the tablet. I did it with my hand drawings, took some pictures on my phone, created a PDF with like a PDF scanner for the phone, and then I would load them up. So now she's in cut, and I will jump to the download folder because my Rush Files app only well, I can only find the download path, which is also, this is kind of quick. It doesn't really take that much off it. So now I can go to apps and do Rush Files. And see if I have internet. I have internet. Do Rush Files. All right. Electrical diagrams. Electrical diagrams. And like all my customers, you can see they all have access to each other's drawings, and I tell them that, and people say that's okay. So there it is, Tufton 18. Now I have a piece of tape right here because this app was made for a standard tablet, not an e-ink tablet. Because if I create a new, see, it looks like it's empty, right? It looks like it's just create folder. If you press create folder, there's like that thing, and it's like cannot be empty. Right, cannot be empty. What cannot be empty? If you do, and then that one shows up, that little thing, and then you can actually write. But it took me some trial and error to figure out. So when I have to create something, I create, and then I found out that there it is. So it jumps up here, but when the space is blank without the error message, I can click on it here next to this, and then it will go into the box. I don't know why the box jumps, but now I can give it like a street name and all that, and a zip code and everything. But we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna cancel because we already have it. I already did create it, so it is there. It's kind of cool, and I can upload from existing files, and this is the latest file. Always this one is the latest file. In the top left corner, it just uploaded it. Boom, there she is. Now we're gonna try and refresh online. I have the code. I'm gonna go down. Tufton 18. Now there's a drawing in here. And now my customers can see their drawing. Now if they want to hire, some apprentice or another electrician than me, they can go in here and they can grab their blueprints. So now you can see, like, there's a light gray. Apparently I used the same light gray for the names of the rooms here. And you can see the black I used for the switch, and you can see the cables, where we got them from, right? So it gives you a really good idea of how the wires are. These are downlights, right? Yeah. Different fuse groups. Sometimes I do 2 different fuse groups on the same drawing if it's not, too distracting. As you can see here, I have something in the kitchen. I can do the drawing here without going on top of the other drawing here. So it's 2 different fuse groups. That's okay. And I did right here where they get their connection. They get it from a lamp. So I don't know what you call it, right? But where you connect the lamp see page 4, you go up to page 4, there's a wire out, going to the outlets, look at page 5. Okay, it's the same over here. So I think that's pretty well done. So that's what I use the Boox Note or Boox Maxi3 for. I use it for electrical drawings. Something quite different, right? But you can see I get some good rooms, and with the copy paste function, and during the work, you know, I put this in and I can edit it, right? When we change something, I don't have to have an eraser. There's an eraser inside here in the note function. So that's my review of the Boox Maxi3, and I think that's really cool. I am so happy with this. I really am. Yeah, downloaded the Danish the app for the Danish TV. What do you call it? Like Danish radio TV. It looks so weird. I tried to put Bluey on it, let it run on this screen. That was something else. It really was. And when I've had it since start December. I think I got it on December 3rd. So I've had it for 2 months, and I really enjoyed it. Made a lot of drawings. You can actually see how many drawings we made. It's not that much, right? But it's from the works where we have to do this that we've had. And of course I had a lot finishing. It's still on paper, but in I would say in like 6 months I don't have anything on paper unless power goes out. With the way that I use it, you know, she lasts forever. I charged her at the beginning of December and she's still in 52% because I don't use her that much. You know, yeah, but it's so great. I mean, it really is. And it took me a week, and then I found out I got my ebooks on it. And she's a really good reader. I also have like a verification guide for electrical equipment and stuff. I have to do some lists and some checkouts and stuff like that. And I was doing bills and stuff, and invoices. And I had this one, and she was just reading it to me. Now I have my phone. I can do that as well. But it was, I don't know. Even though she's big and stuff, it feels easier because she's just made to do it, and she doesn't drain power the same way. Yeah, I will say when I listen to the Google Voice auto function, right, when it creates that thing, I have it set for Australian because I really think that voice is much more smooth. It works so much better.
Of Afghanistan. The difference between life and death was not so much about rifles, Kevlar, and the latest risk assessments as it was about noting the rhythms of the environment, the normal ebb and flow of life, and watching for anything out of the ordinary. Like now. The woman didn't belong here. Even the brightness of her clothing was out of place, the ivory knee-length coat, the red shoes that matched her scarf and hat.
Yeah, so apparently I've had the speed rate up. I don't know. Maybe she's been speed reading me something. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. Sometimes I get this done. I just put all my ebooks on her because I found out that I could. I only think she read me One Impossible Labyrinth by Matthew Riley. Yeah. So, and I started the Indiana Jones one. It's like 4%. 0% on basically everything else. So, yeah, but that's my review of the Boox Note. How you can, as a craftsman, I don't know what you guys call us, handyman, how you can use something like that for something completely different. Something that isn't... I'm not a student. I don't take notes in meetings because I rarely have meetings. You know, I usually meet a customer and I don't do big business. I just do Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you know. Just I would say I only do like my neighbors. I help those, work for them, because they don't go bankrupt like a big company does, right? And they will always need help. So, but yeah, I have the Boox. I have the Note as a electrical drawing. And I think that's really, really cool. I think that's really, really cool. Yeah, that was it. Bye, guys.